Welcome to CMC Market Technical Insight Market Commentary. My name is Tamar Mer from Trade with Precision. Today I want to take a look at the euro. Now we had the first round of the French election and the market feeling a lot more positive about the future of the European Union, and we can see that in the charts of the euro. So let's take a look at a couple of euro crosses, and I want to start with euro dollar. Now euro dollar here, and this is the main chart for me, is in an uptrend on the weekly. What we can see is clear series of higher highs and higher lows. Now we've got this very strong level of 1.08. Let's just mark that in. So this is the level, the 1.08, and if I'll zoom out a bit, what we can see is plenty of touches in the past. So it's quite a significant level on this market. We opened in a gap and we opened above that level and also above this previous high. So we actually confirmed another higher high. Now this is quite a big gap. If you can see that a bit clearer here on the daily chart, it's quite a big gap, and I would expect, and we are already seeing some pullback from those highs. I'd like to see a pullback to test this level from above. Then I'll be looking at a lower time frame to look for trading opportunities in the direction of this very nice weekly trend. The next significant level on this market is the 1.12, but before that we can spot here the 1.10 as well. Looking here at the monthly is not really helping us much. We can see that the monthly, what we have here is that bigger range between the 1.15 and the 1.05, and we've been stuck in this range for a very long time. We tried to break above it but rejected. We tried to break below it but rejected, and currently for the last couple of months we're just going sideways, with the important part that we are finding resistance at that 1.08. So the fact that we actually broke above that level and currently trading above it is a more bullish sign to the euro. Now let's take a look at euro Swiss. And euro Swiss has also opened in a gap, and what we can see here is that we're actually now in an uptrend on the weekly. It's a little bit hard to see, but we have made a higher high here. You can see that a bit clearer on the daily chart. So we opened in a gap and we opened above that previous high. So now we confirmed an uptrend on the weekly. We do have here a higher low, but what's also important about this area is the level that we opened above. So let's just mark this level in, and that is the 1.08. So let me just mark it down, and we can see as I scroll down how strong that level has been in the past. Now the difference between euro Swiss and euro dollar is that euro dollar has opened significantly higher above that 1.08 level, and therefore to release a bit of that buying pressure, to close a bit of that gap, we could still be above that very strong level on euro dollar. However, on euro Swiss we opened just a little bit above that level. So if we pull back some more, if we release that buying pressure and close a bit of that gap, we could be below that very strong level. So for long trading opportunities, I'll be looking at being above those very strong levels. I want to take a look now on euro yen, and in euro yen the trend is actually to the downside. So let's take a look at that. And what we can spot here from the weekly chart is that we are in a downtrend. We had a really strong sell-off into the 115 level, and we're pulling back. So we already started that pullback last week. We had a bullish candle rejecting this 115 level, and again this week we opened in a massive gap, but we also opened at a level. So let's just mark those levels in. So this is the 115. This is where we found some strong support, and what we've got here is the 120. So we opened in a gap, but we found some resistance at that level. We are still in a downtrend here on the weekly and also in a downtrend here on the monthly, but it is significant that support at 115. So while the euro has strengthened against the yen, it is still in a downtrend. So even though we opened in a strong gap, we are still in a very strong and confirmed downtrend on the yen, and we are reacting to previous support and resistance level. Lastly, let's have a look at euro GBP, and looking here at the weekly, we can see that we are in quite quite a nice downtrend. However, we found support here at the 0.83. So let's just mark this level down, and if we go into the monthly and take a look at that level, we can see how strong that level has been in the past. The monthly chart is also in an uptrend, so we actually pull back into the buy zone, which is the area between the 10 and the 20 moving averages on the monthly chart, but haven't been able to continue into a new higher high. We tried to push higher, rejected those higher move. We tried to push lower, but found support at this 0.83. With the gap open today, we can see that we also opened at a level as well. So let's just mark this level. This is the 0.85. We are in a downtrend and we pull back into this quite strong level. So we hold in here at this 0.85, and what we can also spot from the daily, while still in a downtrend, nice convergence here on the indicators. And even though we opened in a strong gap, we opened at the sell zone, which is the area between the 10 and the 20 moving averages. So again, there isn't agreement on the direction between those higher time frame. The monthly is still in an uptrend, the weekly and the daily are in a downtrend, and the significance come from those very strong levels of support and resistance, and the reaction of the market, even though there was a gap in this market, is still reacting to this very strong support and resistance level that has been tested numerous times in the past. Happy trading, everyone, and I'll speak to you soon.